This is why cryptocurrency will never fail. Since the advent of cryptocurrency, there's been plenty of naysayers and doubters who have tried their best to provide doubt and hesitation over the digital currency's long-term viability. From obsessive warnings to outright declarations, people from a number of institutions have constantly argued that crypto will eventually fail. And yet, despite all the condemnation, cryptocurrency continues to grow. Why are people adamant at crypto's failure? And is there really a risk of a major crash? In this video, we're taking a deep dive into digital currencies. This is why cryptocurrency will never fail. This is Best of 10s. As we begin, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends who are hesitant to get into the world of cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency revolution. Ever since its introduction in 2008 and implementation in 2009, cryptocurrency, which was started by the first crypto, Bitcoin, digital currency has always been a topic of contention. When it began, there was plenty of hesitation on whether to take cryptocurrency seriously, especially since more traditional manners of trading, such as stocks, bonds, the foreign exchange market, options and futures were the more conventional means of trade for the financial markets. When suddenly, here comes a concept of currency relying mainly on digital platforms, which was totally decentralized from governments and institutional regulation. The idea of having direct peer-to-peer transactions on a technically secure network was its main selling point, with Bitcoin in its early stages still gaining traction and use, despite the cloud of doubt. We all remember how everyone got wind of Bitcoin back in 2009 and 2010, back when Bitcoin was merely a fraction of its price it currently has. Surely, many of us regret not having bought into the initial fad back then, which would have made instant millionaires out of so many people had they put faith in the concept when it was clearly more affordable. Bitcoin enjoyed an all-time high value of over $68,000 in November 2021, and despite erratic shifts in the crypto market in recent times, Bitcoin still enjoys relative dominance, with its current price of over $38,000 at the end of February 2022, and still has the largest market cap of all cryptocurrency options at $707 billion. And in the last decade, these crypto options have ballooned to more than 12,000 digital currencies, saturating the market, bringing on a wave of crypto hype never seen before in the financial sector worldwide. Yet, despite these figures and the fact that an increasing number of industries and even centralized governments are now accepting and incorporating digital currencies into their systems more and more, the hesitation over cryptocurrency still remains. It could be because of the shadow of anonymity that crypto has, not having the usual traditional formats or backing that most conventional systems have been used to, or the fact that, in its early years, cryptocurrency was the currency used to power up transactions in the dark web. In fact, crypto remains to be a popular staple on the dark web because it provides a convenient method of obscuring identities and transaction details. But over the last decade, cryptocurrency has gone from buying obscure paraphernalia, paying hitmen, and highly censored payment transactions, to legally procuring Tesla vehicles and buying art and collectibles through NFTs. This cryptocurrency revolution has grown exponentially in the last few years, with many people getting on the crypto train with aspirations of sending their chosen digital currencies to the moon. We all know how vastly popular cryptos such as Dogecoin suddenly became viral despite starting off as a meme coin to overwhelming huge gains of above 14,000%, all because of the support that propelled Doge to notoriety. This kind of support is basically what cryptocurrency is founded on, proving that as long as there are people who buy into the idea will continue to exist. Crypto's issues, hesitations, and assurances. Cryptocurrency has become massively popular. Well, in fact, that this year's NFL Super Bowl was clearly a huge crypto brochure basket, with most commercials broadcasted on the highly watched game being that of different cryptocurrencies. Yet, despite this climb towards mainstream appeal, there are still many who contest that cryptocurrency won't stand the test of time, even calling it an outright scam. This happens every time Bitcoin or any major crypto player experience sudden drops in the often fluctuating crypto market. In fact, Bitcoin has been declared dead more than 444 times since 2010, with publications declaring that the first known crypto was inevitably on its way out. However, these all remain to be speculation and assumptions, especially with Bitcoin still managing to maintain its market cap, hash power, and network size, even despite its recent issues and environmental concerns over its mining operations. Many say that cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin being the most known and visible, will be stopped or censored by governments. But this can't be more far from the truth. All countries have borders that can't be crossed by institutions such as governments. Cryptocurrency is a global software network that extends beyond physical borders. This makes government censure to be limited in their effective power. Unless you live in North Korea, China, or Switzerland, cryptocurrency exists in the cloud through blockchain networks that secure and maintain transactions. As long as the system exists, crypto will remain. Although governments can enact certain means to limit its existence, such as miners being centralized in China and the hold on energy supply, forcing miners to stop transactions in the country, it's still possible to set up shop elsewhere at a venue that's more amenable. At the same time, cryptocurrency is still a means of investment and technology, with governments still wanting to attract these means for development. Rival countries will always try to outgun the other, whether through digital asset investments. Also, no amount of banning or censorship can eliminate crypto's existence. Nodes, in the world of digital currency, is a computer that connects to a cryptocurrency network. It supports it through validation and relaying transactions. These nodes cannot be stopped in every country it operates in. So as long as a computer is running somewhere, anywhere on the planet, Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies will remain to validate transactions and its overall existence. In fact, crypto can still function even with just 1% of the current nodes. This means that internet shutdowns, solar flares, and other disasters to the internet might disrupt operations temporarily, but a larger section of crypto will still be secured by the part of the internet that continues to function normally. There are also qualms about the intrinsic value of cryptocurrency. Digital assets are made so because a larger number of validation provides the value for its existence. In the same argument that paper or fiat money is only considered valuable because of the government's central bank affirming its purpose and value. Otherwise, it's just fancy printed paper. Cryptocurrency has no industrial use and doesn't even have any physical manifestation, but neither does collectible coins, emeralds, or high-value art like a Picasso. However, they all have value. Cryptocurrency has billions in mining infrastructure and millions of hours of software development and writing dedicated to its systems, which supports the value capital for the concept it represents. How do commodities like gemstones, art, and gold have value? Value is decided by market supply and demand, not by its actual yield. Cryptocurrency is a speculative savings vehicle that is given value by the market, and it is not an investment in productive capital. Many investors have raised concerns over crypto's volatility, especially with the often sudden highs and lows that it can experience. However, long-term horizon volatility is not an issue, especially when many cryptos are experiencing a doubling in price that players such as Bitcoin experience every year on average. As the overall cryptocurrency market cap grows, it lessens the volatility as more liquidity is required to move prices. There's also the argument that because crypto is deregulated and decentralized, it can easily be manipulated by fraudulent trading. It's important to note that all markets, including commodities, currencies, and equities, are often manipulated by traders for profit, especially if they have a small market cap. Since Bitcoin and other digital currencies are self-custodied, it is more peer-controlled compared to other traditional assets. Even if it's decentralized, peer-managed securities, and the blockchain system itself makes it more difficult to be manipulated. The fact that more central banks are looking into and have already developed their own regional digital currencies affirm the viability of cryptocurrency and its use in the long term. Cryptocurrency is also a great life raft in hyperinflation, with its success as a store of value not even depending on the collapse or status of most fiat currencies. There's also been concerns about crypto systems using too much energy, making it bad for the environment. And while there are actual concerns as to the implementation of mining operations, which are made of hundreds of computer rigs that eat up copious amounts of energy, the industry has already geared itself to more sustainable means of operation through low-carbon energy projects such as hydroelectric, nuclear, and renewable energy investments. As cryptocurrency continues to strengthen, the fact is, digital assets are now more than the fad it was thought out to be, and the debate over moralizing investments and what makes it legitimate can only be justified by continuing returns. And while crypto will always be subject to all the usual risks, the massive gains will always outmaneuver any of the heavy losses, bringing us to the conclusion that for as long as people support its existence, cryptocurrency will never fail. So, what do you think about the reasons cryptocurrency will never fail? Are you totally convinced? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe, and share. Then, head to the Best of 10s archive or simply click on these videos for more informative entertainment and education.